All right, so today is a Sunday. Um, I do often work out on Sundays, uh, mostly because I have a little bit of extra time. But welcome to my living room. This is where I do 90% of my workouts. Um, and sometimes I do them upstairs. Um, it all just depends on the day. Um, and I will probably say way too many times. I'm going to use what I call my earthworm resistance band. It's 2 to 10 pounds, I believe, and it's about $7 on Amazon. So I would suggest that you get one. It is probably the most useful fitness tool that I have, other than my foam roller. But I'm not going to get into that for now. But in honor of 1,000 Facebook friends, not really sure how I got here, but I thought, here would be a good time to let those of you who don't know me get an idea of who I am and get an idea of what I do. I do realize the lighting is bad, and I deal with this every single time I do one of these little homework videos for my clients. Um, what I call this is a one exercise workout, and that just means that I have combined some things that you just do that, and you're not doing that plus other exercises. That is just kind of an all-inclusive. It's fantastic for busy people who have about 20 to 30 minutes to get their workout in, and it's typically effective. It'll make you sweat, and you should feel it maybe the next day, which is why you would use your foam roller at the end of the workout. So I'll get into that another time. And I'll just kind of go over it really quick, and then I want to explain a couple of things. I do have dumbbells, so I can show you how to do it with dumbbells, but I typically do not use dumbbells anymore. I'm injured and I am limited with what I can do, but I still do my workouts on a regular basis, and it's mostly physical therapy. This is similar to some of the physical therapy stuff I do, which includes balance, using the ab muscles, working the glutes so that your back is also stronger, and working the back to help us overcome this cell phone syndrome that we all have, because we do this all the time. But again, I'm getting into too many things. So let me just go through what the one exercise workout is. I'm going to show you two other options, and give you all the details in the description, and not go through too many details while I'm like reps and sets and that sort of thing. So you would step on your band, hands at your waist or a little bit below your waist, so it's all relaxed here, and feet should be hip width apart, maybe a tiny bit of hip width apart. Your toes can be slightly out, your toes can be straight, whatever feels best for you. Okay, each client or each person kind of has their mechanics that work best for them. You know what they are, you work with that. If something needs to be corrected, well, then you can ask someone for a little bit of help, but don't do anything that hurts. So feet should be apart. Stand on the band with one foot, hands at your side, or hands right in front of your thighs, palms down, and you're just going to give me 3 squats. On this third squat, as you come up, you're going to balance. Now this is where the fun comes in. If you can see, my knee and ankle and my foot are all really jiggly, which is actually kind of a good thing, because those muscles are working hard in a way that they need to work hard to improve my balance and strength when I'm only using one leg. Okay, so you've done like 3 squats. On that third squat, you come up to your knee lifted, and this is one of those, like, this is how I kind of need to do it, and you might need to do it this way too. Whereas if you are struggling to keep your leg up, just tap that toe to the ground as necessary. just the toe, not the whole foot. Okay, so you're here, knee lifted, squeeze those abs because that's going to give you better balance, and it's going to give you a little bit more calorie burn for all the muscles recruited. Okay, so squeeze those abs, leg is lifted, arms up to the side, lift those elbows out to the side, and you're going to be 3 knee lifts, 3 knee lifts with this pull. This is a bit of a really high fly, and you will feel it between your shoulder blades, and you should think about your chest is lifted, your abs are squeezed as you are doing the 1, 2, 3 knee lifts. Okay, you're going to do all your reps on one side, and then you're going to go to the other side, and I'll switch back and forth one time so you can see how it should look. Other side, same thing. So you're going to give me squat with a bicep curl, and just hold the band wherever you feel some resistance. That last squat, when you come up, you are holding this knee up. Again, my foot is really wobbly, which is fine. Makes me work a little bit harder, makes my balance, makes me, they're words, they're going to come to me. Again, if I stumble over words, I am injured, had a couple of concussions, and I'm thrilled to be able to remember words, but most days are good with lots of challenges. But so you're working on your balance by really squeezing your core. You can squeeze the butt muscle too, that helps. All right, so you're going to come up with this bicep curl, arms out to the side, and lift that knee and squeeze those abs, blow out every single time to make the abs work a little bit harder. Again, all the reps with the band on one side, all the reps with the band on the other side. So I'll do 1 on one side and 1 on the other side. We can see how I'm going through the reps, but I'm not going to do the 10 total reps. So that's why I call it a 1 exercise workout. You don't need to do anything else other than stretch and warm up ahead of time. Hands at your front of your thighs, and you're going to give me 1, 2, 3 squats. Come up, lift that leg. If you need to catch your balance every single time, catch your balance every single time, as long as you're not flopping over. Okay, really squeeze those abs, arms out to the side, pull, 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 leg down. 1, 2, 3 squats, and then slowly, use as much time as you need to get to this position, and then squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And you'll do that for a certain number of reps, which I will put in the description down below. Other side, again, squat, squat, bicep curl, come up slowly,